Okay, so today I'll be showing you basically how to start in the server if you're new and have never really played. I just killed myself, so I'll be joining the server in a random location. Here we go. Yeah, because this game's pretty hard for new players. Basically, for one, there's no map, so it's easy to get lost. I'm going to show you some basic ways to get going. I have no idea where I'm at. But just to give you some references of how the world is, the ocean over there is what most people consider the south, and that big mountain that goes from there all the way down, that's considered north. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. It's pretty easy to navigate once you start to learn that, but it's still hard because, you know, everything looks the same. The road is one of the safer locations due to, it's a giant circle. Here, I'll bring up a map to help show you what's happening. Okay, so just go to the Rust maps, and it doesn't really work. I prefer to use the noob one, especially because it's very noob friendly. Bring it up in full. As you can see, there's the road, it goes all the way around, giant circle. Here's the mountain that I was telling you is to the north, even though by this map it is not. It's just, that's the easiest way to navigate. From where we spawned, well, I believe we are right here somewhere. But, you know. Okay, well, now I'll show you basic survival. First thing you want to do is make sure your rock is equipped. You need to find somewhere that has supplies. The goal is somewhat stay close to the road, just because if you wander off in the rocks, a lot of times you'll get mixed up. And stay away from those set looking buildings. It's got like towers and other stuff in it. Those are heavy rad towns. They have radiation. If you look down here in the bottom right, when that reaches 500, you'll start taking damage. It does drop down when you leave the area, and if you can just see, you do take falling damage. I didn't fall very far, so all I did was get injured, which means it basically is the equivalent of crouch. Your character actually does crouch, and you walk extremely slow until it goes away. I think it's about 30 seconds to maybe a minute. Your hotkey down here at the bottom is just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, you hit 3, pull out a torch. Hit 1, pulls out your weapon. You can rearrange them to however you see fit. Okay. Hitting trees will only give you 1 wood, which, the scales in this are kind of high, so I would not recommend going for trees. You will want to go for these things, these wood piles here. They look like a stack of logs or a stack of cut firewood kind of thing. Just hit those so you get a lot more, 7 in a pop. It will start to decay. That's something that happened in the newer patches. Just do this till it disappears. It will actually disappear when it is all gone. I crouch to do it because when you're standing up, a lot of times it's harder to hit it as it gets smaller. They do have chickens and other animals. Everything in the game right now drops chicken meat. See that black wolf right there? Do not go near wolves or bears. Right now in the game, if you do not have a ranged weapon, they will kill you. Just because they do more damage, have more HP than you. So, recommend just running away. Getting chased by a wolf is kind of hard to get away because they run at the same speed as you. You have to break line of sight, then get away and break line of sight again before they come around that corner and see you again, because I've had one chase me all the way across the map. And these are rocks. These ones are supposed to have more sulfur in it, that's why they're tinted all yellow. The more gray rocks that they look bigger and gray, those have more metal fragments in it, or metal ore, which you can turn into metal fragments. Let's see, what do we got here? I got 94. First thing you want to do is you're going to get a wood shelter going. I recommend not putting it in the open, so if I popped it right here, would not be a good idea just because a lot of people like to loot. I would recommend going up into some rocks, or I'll show you. Even most of these buildings I would not put them in. A lot of people scavenge them because they spawn loot. If you put a base like say in there, you have about a 90% chance it's going to be found within a day. But if you run up here in these rocks and find a nice little hidden spot, like maybe right up here, let's see. Yeah, this will do. Okay, to build things you just have to have the wood or whatever it needs in your inventory. You click it in this nice little scroll bar. If that is not there, there's the tab right up here that opens and closes it. You just hit craft. It takes time. While this is crafting, you can move, but you are slowed. So if you get in a gunfight, cancel it and run. Let me see, what are we at now? Here, 1 second.